friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into their current realizations for you, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Mid-Centurion Tarot, and pile number two is the Pulp Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi Pile 1, for those of you who chose the Mid-Centurion Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into your reading, let's take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 1. Your person's current realizations, right? What are Pile 1's person's current realizations about this connection? Current realizations of Pile 1's person about problems. I've also got your oracle cards, so the Moon, Death, and the Hierophant. Oh, big realizations happening with your person right now. Dishonesty, innovation, consistency. All right. All right, the message is very, very clear, Pile 1. Your person wants commitment. It's so clear. It is, there are no other energies that I'm tapping into. It looks like for quite some time your person was kind of withdrawn. I think that either they were withdrawn or they didn't tell you what exactly they were thinking. Maybe I think that your person was taking some time to contemplate their own emotions. But let me tell you, Pile 1, your person's emotions run deep, like really, really deep. So much so that we have 3 major arcanas coming out for you, right? And it's very, very significant. You are very significant to your person. This connection means a lot to them. For some of you, I am seeing that there might have been a very long cycle of on and off between the two of you, like coming together, going away, coming back, going away. For others of you, I am seeing that both of you have grown a lot through the struggles that you've had. Common theme for all of you is that this connection has been around for quite some time, or because of what both of you have been through, it feels like you've known each other for a very long time, like you know each other to that kind of a depth. Like you understand your person because of the struggles that both of you have been through, and your person understands you because of the struggles that you've been through. And one thing that is common for all of you is that there has been significant transformation in this connection over a period of time. And not just that, there has been significant transformation in the two of you after meeting each other. Like there is a definite point in your lives where it's like a before meeting this person and after meeting this person, because there is a version of you that no longer exists only because this person stepped into your life. And the same goes for them as well. Actually, I'm tapping into their energies more, but it looks like they recognize that you too feel that way. You too feel this deep connection between the two of you. For some of you, this could be reconciliation. For others of you, no contact separation. For others of you, you could be in a connection with your person. I am getting like everything in the spectrum, but I am definitely getting on and off cycles. I am seeing that this connection has endured a lot. I think that both of you have been through a lot because of this connection, and it looks like the reason why both of you have been through a lot is because there was a lot of misalignment when the two of you met. And so to come into alignment, it must have been very, very painful for both of you. And it looks like it has been slow that alignment has been slow. So I would not even be surprised if, you know, you let me know that this has happened over decades. I would not be surprised, because it is that energy coming through. For others, a few years, I am getting that as well, because it looks like that level of transformation definitely takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And I am seeing that your connection has taken that long to come here. But the biggest realization that your person is having is there's been a reason why your journey has been the way that it is. And that is because it had always been leading to both of you to be together, regardless of the moments of separation, the moments of, you know, a disconnect between the two of you. Every single part of your connection, even if you both went on to date other people, to be with other people, and then came back together, whatever it is, whatever happened in the time that both of you have known each other, whether you've been together or not, it looks like your person has significant realizations that everything that happened in that time has always and always led them to you, and always transformed them into the kind of person who aligns with the kind of person that you've transformed into. There is a lot of alignment that's coming through at this point in time. At one point, I think that your person was not honest with themselves. I feel like a big part of their journey has been to own up to their emotions, own up to how they feel about you, and to not just own up, but to also follow through on what they feel for you, for this connection. And so now it's kind of like, at one point, they thought they didn't want this connection, or they thought that, you know, however it was fine for them. But now they're realizing that if they are being honest with themselves, they want commitment. I mean, the Hierophant is here. It's commitment energy. It is someone who values tradition, who wants to take this all the way through. I mean, this is marriage energy, you know, however you wish to define it, like partnership, marriage, but it is that commitment, that grounded commitment that's coming through. And they're realizing that, as flippant as they were about it at one point in time, it was just them being dishonest with themselves. And right now they don't feel that way anymore. Right now they're being honest with themselves. They're understanding that this is who I am. This is what I want. This is where I see us going. And I have to own it up to myself. And that seems to be a very, very big realization that's happening. I mean, it's so significant that your person seems to be altering the entire future that they've seen for themselves, just so that they align with the current thought process and the current feelings that they are having about this connection. And that can only happen because they are being honest with themselves. So it looks like right now your person might be thinking about how to ground this connection more, how to get both of you to where you are meant to be, you know. And it looks like your person wants to take charge. Gender doesn't matter. It's the energy that they are in. Very, very masculine energies coming through from your person. I also would not be surprised if both of you are soulmates of some kind. This is actually looking very, very much like a twin flame journey, but take that as it resonates. I know that some of you might not be comfortable with labeling it so, but take that as it resonates. But there's definitely a very, very meant to be energy between the two of you. And it looks like even when you look back, you'll see that the transformation you've had is only and only because it was meant to align you with your person. And they also feel that this is mutual. It looks like there's very, very mutual energies in that as well. Yes, this connection has been heavy. This connection has been heavy for the two of you. Like I said, I think that when both of you met for the first time, or entered each other's lives for the first time, I think that there was so much of a misalignment that maybe there were constant fights. Maybe both of you just had so significant, like, volatile ups and downs, or it was just both of you just couldn't get on the same page. Whereas today, it's very different. Today, the energy that both of you are in, it's very, very aligned. And your person is understanding that through this connection, through the weight of this connection, because it has been very painful in the past between the two of you, they've understood that everything was leading them to you and for both of you to be together. Yes, your person's also understanding that even though they might have chosen other people in the past, maybe both of you decided that it was time to move on from this connection. Maybe both of you decided to give up on this connection, or your person decided to choose other things. It looks like mutual energy is coming through over here, Pawan. So your person's understanding that even though they chose different, like not this connection, even though they chose something else, it still somehow led them back to you. Like, even though they chose something else, the transformation that was happening within them because of that choice was somehow leading them back to you. Very, very powerful and big realizations. I'm like, the energy coming through is quite big for me, and I think that the realization is happening overnight, even though the transformation has been happening for years now. The realization has been pretty big. So I actually would not be surprised if we have the Tower over here, because that I'm feeling that energy at this point in time. But yes, your person, I think that first off, I think this really counts in with the dishonesty that was coming through. I think that at one point they just had a lot of inner demons that they had to work through, a lot of their own limiting beliefs, a lot of their own thoughts working against them. But now they're very sure, they're very, very sure that this is what they want, this is the connection that they're looking for. And they know that to get to where both of you need to be, there needs to be like a consistent approach in them tapping into their feelings, tapping into their emotions, and following through. You know, a big theme of your reading, especially Palwan, is them following through on what they feel. And that has taken time. It's taken them a lot of time to be honest with themselves and to be sure of the future that they see for the two of you. And it looks like they're here. It looks like they're absolutely here. Got very, very big energies, very significant shift happening in your connection. I definitely feel that you might also be feeling that shift in the energy. I'll just get you one advice and we'll see what wants to come through. But I'm pretty sure you can also feel the change, the shift. And I'm also pretty sure that you have recognized that change in you as well. All right, first off, things are balancing out between the two of you, all right? And in that balance, you might feel a little bit chaotic, Palwan, just because I think that both of your energies are completely aligning. So there's that little bit of pause that usually happens when there is complete alignment. And when that happens, for things to balance out, just flow with the chaos at this point in time. You might not have the answers that you're looking for, but the answers are coming. That's also another message that's coming through. But there might, even though you feel that there is a big shift, even though that wow, I don't know why I'm struggling with the sentence. Even though you know that both of you are aligning, there might be this period of chaos just before complete alignment happens. Flow with the chaos, all right? Flow with the chaos, because it is through that chaos that both of you will balance each other out. It is through that chaos that both of you will have your energies aligned. And you might not have the answers today. You might not even have it tomorrow, but trust that the answers are coming, all right, Palwan? Trust that whatever you're going through, it's meant to happen right now for the two of you, for both of you to reach where you need to go, all right? So the answers are coming, but just flow with the chaos at this point in time. It might be helpful also for you to just protect your energy just a little bit. If you're feeling that chaos within, try to figure out what works for you in order for you to tap into peace. For me in particular, this is just what works for me. Every time I'm feeling chaos because I'm not sure of what the future is, or I'm not sure of what's going to happen, I usually take some time to ground myself, like physically ground myself. Earth energy is really, really good, especially when you are feeling up in the air. Physically go out, go for walking, put your feet in mud, that kind of earthy energy will help to ground you because it is stable. And energy is everything, right? So that has helped me a lot in the past. It still continues to help, especially when you're feeling up in the air. Earth energy, really, really helpful. All right. So Palwan, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading helps you gain clarity, comfort, and confirmation about your situation. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips, and watch my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Palwan, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pal 2, for those of you who chose the Pulp Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into the reading, let's take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alright, Pal 2. Your person's current realizations. Let's get into it, okay? So about this person's current realizations about this person's current realizations about we have the King of Cups, the Hangman, we have the High Priestess. Okay, I also have your Oracle cards. We have Inspiration, Independence, Continuity. So things might be a little bit of a standstill between the two of you at this point in time, but the energy coming through is that your person actually wants to continue this connection. It looks like your person might be trying to understand how to balance their life along with this connection. I think that they might actually genuinely be a person with like a lot of activities in their life, a lot of responsibilities. And so it also seems like your person values their independence a lot. So they're trying to see how they can balance this connection along with them maintaining their individual identity, keeping their hobbies in mind, keeping their activities in mind, keeping their responsibilities in mind. They want to kind of attain that balance between all aspects of their life. So there might be a little bit of a pause right now between the two of you as your person learns to figure this out. It's not for the lack of feelings because we have the King of Cups, but it's just that your person wants to approach this situation with a more mature mindset and a more mature approach. Did I just say a person wants to approach this with a more mature? Yeah, sorry. But they definitely are in their feels about you, pal two. It definitely looks like your person sees some kind of a future between the two of you. They're flooding with emotions when it comes to you. And there's also this sense that you make them want to be better in their life. You push them to be a more aligned version of themselves, and they are so grateful for you. And frankly, I think that this person also feels that both of you just flow with each other, and because of that, they want to make sure that this connection stays in their life for long. You know, we've got continuity coming on. They don't want this to be just like an explosion of passion and feelings and then disappear the next day. No. And for that, your person, very, very mature approach, I will tell you this, Patu, but your person wants to take an approach that is steady, flows steady, and makes sure that it sustains for a long period of time. And for that, they're understanding that it can't be a fast and quick and like blow up kind of a connection. No, it has to be steady. It has to be slow. They also have to focus on other aspects of their life. You too. I mean, it looks like it's mutual. They want that for you as well. They also understand that when they are able to balance this connection with other aspects of their life, rather than focusing completely on this connection, that way they get to keep their independence. And when they do keep their independence, when you also do get to keep your independence, that's how this connection sustains. It's kind of like both of you have to go, I'm seeing parallel tracks at this point. So it's kind of like they have their life, you have your life, but both of you are going together. And they feel that this is the best approach for both of you to keep going, because the train tracks, they keep going forever, right? And so it's kind of like that forever energy that your person wants. I'm also getting that this is coming from their experience in the past. So it's possible that your person could be with you, could be with other people as well. It definitely looks like a lesson learned. They might have been in connections where they completely gave everything of themselves to the connection, completely poured themselves into the connection, only to realize that, it was very, very unhealthy. It was working against them, and they were feeling very, very dissatisfied because they felt like they were losing their life. They were losing their identity because of just completely involving into another connection. And it's also how they started building resentment in that connection. It's also how those connections might have ended in the past as well. So there's a lot of realizations, there's a lot of truths that your person is understanding, or they already have realized. That's what I feel at this point in time. But it's more of, this probably is the first time that your person is putting these thoughts into action. And the reason for that is that they really, really care about this connection. They really want this connection to go the distance. They really want both of you to be together for a very long time and to keep like the flow of energy between the two of you for long. And for that, it means that you can't just pour everything into each other. You can't. There has to be an equal balance to maintain in each of your individual lives. And this is something that your person is understanding about the two of you as well. So a very healthy approach. If there's a bit of pause energy, it's because your person's trying to figure it out, trying to go within, trying to understand what can they do differently about this connection that they have not done in the past. It looks like it really bothered them when they lost the connection, or it looks like your person was completely lost when they because of the mistakes that they made in the past, and they don't want to put themselves in that situation again. It looks like your person, they would be very, very upset with themselves if they lost you the way that because of the mistakes that they made in the past. Like, how do I say this? No, that didn't feel right. They would be very, very upset if they were to lose you because they did not learn from the mistakes of their past. Yes, that is the message that is coming through. Thank you for that. That was the correction coming through. And another message that's coming through is, I think it would bring your person a lot of anguish if they lost you, Paltu. And the reason why they're just taking things slow, or there's a little bit of paused energy between the two of you, is because, yes, very, very strong energies that they want to see this through. They want long term with you. Hierophant coming up. This is commitment energy. This is marriage. This is partnership. This is wanting to be with someone, being sure that you want to use the knowledge that you have to take this connection forward. And that's pretty much the energy that your person is in. Very, very powerful energies as well. And it looks like they're confident about their thought process with how to take this connection. And the energy coming through is, it feels like they know how to go about this connection, like how to balance other aspects. But in the meantime, because they are focusing on other aspects of their life while trying to balance this connection, it might feel to you that they're neglecting you. And so your person might be a little bit worried. So it looks like they're thinking about communicating with you, like trying to be very upfront about what they're doing, what is their thought process like. So you can expect communication from this person. If you are on talking terms, I would say you can expect increased and more clear communication coming from this person about where they're at, what they're doing, how they feel about this connection, where do they see this going, why are they doing what they're doing right now. You know, I think that this person's going to be very, very upfront with you, because they're realizing that just because there's a pause between the two of you doesn't mean you should feel unsure of this connection. They have to make you feel sure of this connection, even though there might be a little bit of a standstill, a little bit of a pause energy in this connection. Like I said, very healthy approach coming through. I think that your person has taken a lot of time to learn from the mistakes of their past. I also think that they want this connection so much, so badly. Like, they really want to sustain this connection for as long as they can. And because this connection just means that much to them, they want to take very, very precautious steps. I wanted to say precarious and precautious, but I ended up saying something else entirely. But yeah, I'm switching between those two words, so I didn't know what to say. But yeah, I think that they just want to be very cautious about this connection, about how it unfolds, and they want to make sure that it just sustains the test of time. And in their opinion, the best way that that can happen is both of you lead independent lives while being a part of each other's lives. So like I said, very healthy energies coming through, very level-headed, very mature energies coming through. Even though there are very, very deep feelings, it looks like your person's feeling very controlled about the emotions that they are having, and they're using those emotions to help sustain the two of you rather than using those emotions to work against this connection. All right? Then let's get into one advice for you, Paltu. One advice for Paltu, please. Work with your person. Very simple. Three of Pentacles coming up over there. It looks like your person needs your support to put their plan into action. They need to maybe work with you. So maybe it might be helpful for both of you to spend some time trying to understand where the other person is at. I know that your person is thinking about communicating with you, so maybe you also express yourself. You also let them know, I'm ready to work on this with you, because relationship is work. At the end of it, every relationship, it doesn't matter if it's platonic, familial, or romantic. No, every relationship is work. It's just that the ones that are healthy are usually, there's an ease to the hard work that you put in. And so your person understands that even though there is a sense of ease of them wanting to do this, wanting to work hard for this connection, there's also this energy where they need your help with this. They need both of you to be working on this together. So take some time. It looks like the message primarily, sorry for me going around the bush, but the primary message or advice coming through is spend time working on this with your person, trying to see where they're coming from, trying to see where you are coming from, trying to see how to integrate your lives together while leading independent lives. And that can only happen if you give them your point of view, you also take their point of views, work together. It looks like there is nothing that both of you can't achieve, and it looks like it will happen. It's going to take time, Pentacle energy, so a little bit slow over there, but it is going to take time, and it looks like both of you, over a period of time, you are going to find that beautiful stability. You're going to be building something so beautiful for the two of you, all right? So, Patu, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave it, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to descend, and wanting my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.